Hi guys, it's Jules. Welcome back to my channel. And so for today's video, it's going to be kind of a little bit casual because I'm going to be doing a wear test and a final review of the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. So this is what the box looks like, and I'm also going to be doing a review on the Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer. And this is what that looks like. So I did get these two products for free from Influencer. So yeah, this is an oil-free foundation and the active ingredients are actually sunscreen. So there's 7.9% of sunscreen in this. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's just a glass bottle. It is 1.2 ounces and it's actually a twist cap. So you just twist it right here and then you pump it. So if you do twist it back, like, it won't pump. So this is dermatologist tested and it's non-comedogenic. So let's see how it holds up with my oily skin. And as for the primer, it smooths and blurs, helps visibly reduce the appearance of pores, reduces shine, weightless, silky, smooth texture. It's a squeezy tube and it's 1 fluid ounce. If you guys want to see the application process of these two products, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be testing the foundation and the primer right now. Start with the primer. Okay, so it's just a soft blurring primer. It says smooths and blurs, helps visibly reduce in the appearance of pores, reduces shine, weightless, silky, smooth texture. It's a bit runny. Like, oh, it's actually like a thin consistency. Like, this is the thinnest primer that I've used ever. But it does glide on pretty smoothly. I can already feel my skin like being soft. Okay, I'm liking this primer so far. Okay, now I'm gonna try the foundation. This is in the color 310 Silk. I compared this to my other foundations and my other foundations are very warm, and this is actually, I feel like this is a neutral color, and this actually matched this is the neutral version of my Wet n Wild Golden Beige Photo Focus foundation because I compared it all. So this is the shade. I feel like it's pretty close, but let's try it. So I'm doing 2 pumps. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit runny as well. So I'm gonna do a beauty blender on this side and then brush on this side. I like the consistency. It seems runny, but it's like a regular foundation consistency when you like actually touch it. It's actually pretty smooth. I think this actually matches me pretty well. The smells kind of weird. It smells like sunscreen, but I think that is because there is SPF 30 in this. Okay, let's try it with the, what is this, beauty blender. Well, it's not a beauty blender, but I like this better than the real beauty blender. So, wait, this is actually a great match for me, guys. This has really good coverage, I will say. Like, look at this. Whoa, never mind. It looks really light on camera. But in person, I feel like it matches me, so let's just finish this. I'm going to use a brush. Not gonna lie, this is my first time using a brush in like years to apply my foundation. Okay, this is definitely a little bit lighter for me, but it's okay. We can set it with a powder that's my color. But I definitely do think that the brush makes it more natural. I don't know, maybe it's just the brush that I'm using. This is a Real Techniques one. And the beauty blender or the sponge makes it like a little bit thicker or like heavier than the brush. I know it's supposed to be like, I'm just trying to blend it all in. I know it's supposed to be like the other way, but I really do like this sponge. I don't think it's as porous as the Beauty Blender, so Real Techniques. Okay, but first impression, I like the foundation. I like the consistency. I like how it looks on my face. So yeah, I like how it's drying right now. It's kind of like a natural finish, if you will, because it's not matte and it's not like shiny or illuminating, but I really do like how it's dried and set on my face without powder. I don't smell the SPF or anything, but I will update you guys throughout the day. And yeah, I really do like how the sponge applies. I'm just biased because I've been using the sponge for like ever now. So yeah, it's really smooth on the face, and yeah, like it covered everything. I don't even need to put concealer on, but I will be putting concealer under my eyes, and I will be back with the rest of my makeup. Okay, so I finished putting the rest of my makeup on. Let's zoom it in. So as you can see, it does look really smooth, not oily at all, and actually you can see the color better here. It does like match my skin a little bit, but it is a tiny bit light, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna get real up close, but this is what it looks like. I did put blush on, so that's not redness. It looks pretty natural, and let's see the claims they have for this. I'm just gonna read the thing in the back of the box. So it says, lift your skin with light adjusting radiance. What does that even mean? But Shiseido light adjusting technology instantly adapts and responds to every light source to smooth and diffuse fine lines and create a luminous lifted effect on the skin. All day wear, weightless comfort, radiant finish, medium to full buildable coverage. It is definitely buildable. It does not like get cakey. I don't think so, because I use a Beauty Blender. I think that this side was a little bit thicker, and it looks fine. It looks natural, but radiant finish, I would say it's radiant if you don't put powder on, if that makes sense. But I feel like this does dry natural, or like a little bit of a soft matte finish, and diffuses fine lines and create a luminous lifted effect on the skin. I mean, I don't really have fine lines, so I can't really speak on that, but weightless comfort, yes. I really don't feel like I have foundation on. Like, does not feel heavy, very weightless. And yeah, I really like foundations like these because it has great coverage, but it doesn't feel like it's a lot on your skin. So yeah, I really do like it for now, and I'll check back with you in like a couple of hours. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours now. It is now 12:40, 12:50, and this is usually the time where I start to oil up. I feel like everything looks matte except for my nose, and with my regular foundations I usually oil up in my forehead and my chin as well, but as you can see, only my nose is oily, which is actually pretty good. So as you can see, it's just my nose that's oily, not my forehead or my chin. But I did notice that this foundation does settle in your dry patches, like right here. It's like clumping up into like one solid thing, and like right here it's kind of settling, or like it's obvious that this is dry. But the primer did claim that it smooths and blurs, and honestly, the areas of my face with no dry patches, it is smooth, and I would not say that it blurs because you can still see my pores. Like, you know, it doesn't really blur, but I think the foundation is settling in pretty well in my non-dry areas. So as of right now, I do still like this foundation. It's claiming what it says to do. So it says it reduces shine, which it did. Like, literally only my nose is oily, and everything else isn't. So the primer, I guess, like, I wouldn't repurchase this, or actually I wouldn't purchase this at all because I feel like it doesn't really do anything. Like, it's just a regular primer. Like, there's nothing to it. I would just recommend the primer if you guys already have like perfect skin, but I will do like a final review at the end of the day to see like how the makeup holds up. But for now, I will like blot my nose because on a regular day I do blot my nose. So let's see what happens throughout the day. Okay guys, so it is the second check-in of the day, and as you can see, I'm pretty oily. I have my light right here so it'll show you guys how oily I am. So as you can see, my nose is super oily, my forehead is starting to get oily, and my chin is already oily. So normally with my other foundations I would be this oily by midday, but it's already like I think 5 o'clock, so I think this is pretty good with controlling my shine. I definitely do think that this foundation would definitely be for you if you do have oily skin and you're not dry or have any dry patches. But the only thing though, if you do have oily skin, the foundation will kind of break in your nose. As you can see, like the foundation in my nose is kind of gone. Like you can definitely see the redness like right here. And like my chin is oily, so it kind of came off right here where my pimple was. So yeah. And yeah, like this is literally basically what my skin looks like. And honestly, I'm not gonna use this foundation. This foundation is actually pretty nice. And I haven't really found any foundations that haven't broken up in my nose, so I'm still gonna keep on using this. I like how it stayed on my face, how it's weightless. You guys can get this at Sephora, but only online. You can get this in store starting February 5th. And this foundation retails for $47. So it says all day wear, weightless comfort, radiant finish, medium to full buildable coverage. It did all of that for me. And the thing that impressed me with this the most is that it really helped control my oil. And as for my final thoughts for this primer, this is $36, guys. I honestly don't think it's worth the money. There's definitely better primers out there for cheaper price. So that concludes my 8-hour wear test of the Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation and also the Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer. I'm so grateful for Influenster for sending me both of these full-size products. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below if you want more videos like this and what other foundations I should test out. See you guys in my next video.